I would like to invite the fifth original resource paper of this segment, titled "The Power of Tapping into Definite TV Viewers for TV Advertising Campaign Evaluation and Effectiveness."
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Great presentation so far. In the spirit of continuing with the innovative approaches theme, I'm going to take you through a few more, right? Where we are talking about tapping into the definite TV audience for advertising research. Okay, just to give you a quick background. So TV has been the most popular, most powerful medium for advertising and promoting brands so far, right? Advertisers have been putting in a lot of money into television, be it commercial ads or in-content advertising. So it's extremely important for the advertisers to understand what are the rich, reliable insights that come out from the campaigns, right? Whisper Media thinks that moving from lab-based probabilistic methods to real-world deterministic approaches will make the cut. Now, before I move into why we think so, let's just quickly look at what Whisper Media does, right? So we are an ad tech company that helps brands grow by embedding them in the most popular content. Now, we are within the program, and hence we call it in-content advertising, ICA. That's what I would refer to for the rest of the deck, right? Now, what ICA does is it helps elevate the brand from the usual advertising clutter. There is a lot of noise that happens day in and out, and we are all privy to it, right? Now, since it's within the program, it's not skippable, it's not possible. So whatever the attention that's garnered on the program automatically spills onto the brand, right? The digitally embedded multiple exposures within the program help the brand stick in the minds of the consumers. And the beauty of it is scalable and it is measurable. For those who've not seen our product on television, let's take a quick sneak peek. So like I said, the beauty is that it is measurable, right? And it's very, very important for us to understand what is the impact that the ICA is bringing onto the consumers, onto the various brand parameters. Now, over decades, research companies, of course, like you, people like you and me, have been doing advertising research and campaign effectiveness in a very, very conventional manner. We recruit the target audience. We show them, it's in a lab-based scenario. We show them a stimulus, and then we ask them a series of questions, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong in it. We've been doing this for decades, and it gives us precise, very directional impacts on what the media placements is giving you, right? But it also comes with a bag of biases, right? The respondent is already aware of the fact that they are part of some sort of research. They may not know the brand, they may not know what we are going to ask them, but they still know that there are going to be certain set of questions which are going to be asked. Now, this may tweak their conscious responses, right? Now, to overcome these biases and to also cater to the advertisers' needs for authentic responses coming from actual television viewers, Whisper Media tried out different non-FET, non-FET methods which didn't have any stimulus. Now, the beauty of this is that these are deterministic in nature. It's you actually tap the real TV audience, and it's happening in the real world scenario, right? This gives you the actual impacts of what the ad has or the campaign has on the consumer, and thus on the various brand parameters, be it your awareness, be it your communication that you're trying to showcase, and so on and so forth. Now, tapping into the TV audience is not an easy job. We had to do multiple trials. We tried different tech innovations, tried to bridge the gaps that were coming in from previous methodologies, but finally we arrived at some sustainable solutions. Let's take a look at the 3 different solutions that actually stood out from these trials.
There are 3 distinctive approaches we had taken to identify and recruit the panel of respondents. With audio watermarking, we embed an inaudible signal in the TV content and commercial ads. Viewers' smartphones detect this signal through an app, which can identify the audio watermarks.
With Activate, अब ये होगा.
मम्मी बहुत भूख लगी.
Confirming the exposure when the ad or scene plays. Riding on the dual screen usage behavior, this method offers us high precision and ensures data accuracy by eliminating guesswork. Another method could be to display QR codes on screen during shows. Viewers can scan them instantly, providing quick and effective real-time feedback. We ran these QR codes before the ICA campaign kicked off, when TVC was already on air, and during the ICA campaign, when both TVC and ICA were airing simultaneously. The return path data method tracks viewing behavior directly from the set-top boxes, giving us deep insights into how our campaign performed across different audiences. Recruited the control and exposed panels based on the viewers who are viewed a particular set of channels or not. Each method has its strengths and limitations. Let's deep dive and get a closer look on those.
Perfect. So now that we've seen what the 3 methodologies were, the way they stood out. Now, while all of these methodologies gave us the ability to tap into a really large audience, we also had the opportunity to, go back to the respondents, if at all, in future, if we needed. But among these 3 methodologies, the RPD, that is your, coming from the set-top box, really stood out. It has the least amount of limitations. Unlike the audio watermarking or the QR code, we didn't require any permissions. We didn't need any in-app permissions, or we didn't need to really haggle with the broadcasters to have the QR codes put up, right? The RPD methodology also helps you target the audience in an extremely granular manner. And I'm not talking about just the demographics or the ownership, but it lets you look at the TV consumption. We know exactly what are the various channels that are being watched, what programs are seen, what's the preferred time band, and so on and so forth. Now, apart from this, the RPD methodology also has an extremely fast turnaround when it comes to data collection and really low drop-off rates. It has, we don't really need any permissions, and we have absolutely no privacy concerns when it comes to RPD. So having said that, among these 3 methodologies, the RPD definitely stands out, right? Now that we've looked at the 3 methodologies, let's take a quick look at what it says, from a data standpoint. This chart over here talks about the FET versus the non-FET methodologies that we've been, going on and on with. Because of the lab setting, because of the controlled environment and the stimulus that has been shown to the respondents, if you look at it, the brand as well as the ad recalls for the FET methodologies is extremely elevated, right? These are overrated responses coming from respondents who may, tweak their responses. And brands have confirmed over time that the responses or the numbers coming in from the non-FET methodologies are very relatable and realistic in nature. Having established the baseline numbers, this chart talks about the difference between 2 different data sets. That's 2 different audiences. One set who's seen the TVCs on television, the TV commercials, and the other set of audiences who've seen not only the television commercials, but also the in-content advertising. Of course, the underlying objective being to try and understand, how impactful is the ICA on the brand parameters, right? If you notice, across all methods, we have substantial, significant uplifts, right, for all brand KPIs. But the uplifts that are coming from the non-FET methodologies are very, very realistic in nature because they are devoid of the stimulus that has been shown, right? Over trials, we have seen that the non-FET methodologies give us very precise and realistic insights. You are able to optimize the campaigns in real time. We can actually tweak the creative, change the communication. In case if there is an offer which is shown and it's not really visible, we can do it in real time. And it gives us an option to optimize the campaign, right? Just to quickly summarize that, no doubt, tapping into the actual TV audience and is tedious and an innovative approach, but Whisper Media has been successful in successfully running 3 different methodologies in unveiling the impact of the media placements. Before I conclude, the hot keyword has been AI so far since morning. But I think it's time for us to stop and evaluate what can be achieved with this beautiful human mind that we have and the tech that is there on play, right? With that, I say thank you, and from the entire team.
Hello, hi. So we have 2 questions.
Yeah.
The first one is, does RPD need any approvals from direct-to-home operators whom the set-top boxes belong to?
Not really.
So the technical partner sourced that permissions, so we don't need to get one by one kind of thing. So the partner is, TAM is one of the partner is providing us the support in India. So they take care of those.
Okay, and the next one is a little interesting. So the question is, how come RPD does not have any privacy concerns? It appears to be a big brother watching over what I'm watching.
So this is purely on a, we don't get the data in terms of who's the respondent, who's the owner. So the security per se in a GDPR compliance or the privacy concerns, which is taken care of by the partner, and they are well known and well experienced in the market in India especially, right? So TAM take care of that responsibility of that one, and we don't get into which household is this and all those things. So specific information about the household is not available for us, and it's going on, right? That's the heart of the business, where maintain those confidentiality of the individuals on that one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone.